Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for the opportunity given to me. My name is Latifah. I will present my research that I did 2 years ago with the title The Influence of Demographic, Socio-Economic, and Environmental on the Preference and Behavior of Middle-Class Muslims in Forming the Potential of Halal Hospitals. Research in Middle-Class Muslim Surabaya. Introduction. The high middle class consumers are 8 to 9 million per year. The high potential of middle class consumers, especially Muslim, is marked by the development of the Islamic banking sector, fashion, hijabers product, halal cosmetics, Sharia hotels, and Umrah travel. The tendency to seek treatment abroad in the upper middle class, middle tourism, even though the growth of hospitality increased by 7%. The importance of halal hospital, halal body and halal also spiritually. Surabaya, the second largest city, is 85% of the number of middle class Muslim. So, it is very potential to find out their preference and behavior in halal service and treatment. Formulation of the problems. 1. How do demographic, social, economic, and environmental variables influence the preference of the Surabaya Muslim middle class in shaping the potential for a halal hospitals? And 2. How does preference influence the behavior of middle class Muslim in Surabaya? And 3. How do the preference and behavior of the Surabaya Muslim middle class influence the potential of halal hospitals? Research purpose. 1. This is to determine the effects of demographic, economic, social, and environmental variables on the preference of the Surabaya Muslim middle class in shaping the potential for halal hospitals. And 2. This is to determine the effects of preference on the behavior of the Muslim middle class in Surabaya. And 3. This is to determine the effects of preference and behavior of middle class Muslim Surabaya on the potential of halal hospital. Research methods with quantitative research, structural equation model data analysis. According to the type of research is analytic research inferential, and according to the research time is cross-sectional study. Population middle class Muslim city of Surabaya, about the 3 million, and the sample is middle class Muslim with using software simple size 2.0 Lee Measure, and making technique sample is simple random sampling. This is the formula, the Lee Measure, and research sample size 217. Collection technique data, primary and secondary data. Instrument data collection is questionnaire and data analysis technique is SAM or structural equation model. The validity and reliability test. To test the validity with the number on and data 217 or 217 respondents. So that the results found for a table 0.1. This is the according the table product moment is the valid, and for the reliability test it was obtained on 0.9 more than a table, and it is a perfect reliability. This is model test with CVI or confirmatory factor analysis, and this is the fit model SAM. It means is the model is fit. The path analysis and the results. Demographic, social, economic, and environmental variables have a significant influence of the preference of Surabaya middle class Muslim. And the Surabaya's middle class Muslim preference have a significant influence on the behavior of Surabaya's middle class Muslim. This is indicated by the value of SA 0.0 CA 7.6, and Surabaya middle class Muslim preference and Surabaya middle class Muslim behavior significantly influence the potential of halal hospital. This is indicated here. And then demographic variables are measured by age and sex indicators. The results showed that the last age in the adult age group is the age of 26 to 45 years by 64%. And then economic variable measured by indicators of the level of expenditure and type of work. The results shows that the level of expenditure of $2 to $4, that is as much as 75%, with jobs in the service, production, and trade, and the 4% who pursue of civil servants. And then environmental variables measured by indicators of currently available healthy facilities and product produced by existing healthy facilities. From the results of the study, 18% were neutral and 5% disagrees with the current hospital performance both functionally, emotionally, and spiritually. And the demand of the middle class Muslim community in Surabaya regarding the existence of halal hospital is very high. At 75% of the high demand, indicating that the embodiment of needs and desires must be immediately realized. Who can make it happen? The next question will be homework for anyone engaged in the healthy service themselves. Conclusion 1. Demographic, social, economic, and environmental variables have a significant influence on the preference of the Surabaya Muslim middle class. And 2. Surabaya Muslim middle class preference has a significant effect on the behavior of Surabaya Muslim middle class. This is indicated by the SA value 0.0 CR 7.6. And 3. The preference of the Surabaya Muslim middle class and the behavior of the Surabaya Muslim middle class have a significant effect on the potential of halal hospital. This indicated by the preference variable with a is a value 0.0 CA 0.7 and P 0.0. Behavioral variables are indicated by a as a value 0.0 CA 7.7 and P 0.0. The middle class Muslim community in the city of Surabaya strongly agrees that hospital service that must be Islamic or in accordance with Islamic principle in this study are called halal hospital. This is my reference and thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.